What we're going to talk about today been on my mind for quite a little while. It's about making excuses. Ray and Tom both said that the more you work on yourself, the better your horses will get. So how can you quit making excuses? How can you work on yourself to get your horses better? Look in the mirror. If you know that you'll be forgiven for your bad behavior, and you know this, horses will forgive you. They're the most forgiving creatures in the world. People will forgive you because people are people. But if you know if what you're doing isn't good, but yet you do it anyway because you know that you will be forgiven, oh, I'm just getting better, I'm working at this, I got a lot to learn, all kinds of excuses. If you don't know something, if something ain't right, you know that. And if something's not right, but yet you do it repeatedly because you know you'll be forgiven, that ain't gonna work. It'll never work. And I got enough age on me to know that you're just delusional if you believe that. I want my horses to do this, this, and this. Well, your horses probably won't do whatever it is you're wanting them to do because of your approach. Well, gosh, I don't know how to do it then. Well, then gosh, get some help. Don't make excuses. Your horse ain't stupid. You're not stupid. People are lazy. People don't want to work on themselves. It's way too hard to look in the mirror and have that conversation. Your horses will appreciate it, and the people around you will appreciate it if you do. It just really irritates me when people do bad things and then they say, I'm sorry, because they know they'll be forgiven. How about just quit doing bad things? Whatever that bad thing is, how about just quit doing it? If you have a character flaw, fix it. If every one of the horses you've worked with for the last 5 or 10 years has turned out the same, the common denominator is you. Fix you. Maybe you'll get different results. Maybe. But quit making excuses. Don't expect that you're going to go do this, this, and this, whatever that is. If you don't change your behaviors and you've never been able to get it in the past, you're never going to get it in the future. I cannot stress this enough. Working with horses is just exactly like living life. If your life sucks, fix it. Don't expect other people to fix it for you. You can ask for information, but if you don't listen to the information that you're provided, the people that have the information and have the answers are going to quit giving them to you because it's a waste of their time. And in the horse deal, whoever suffers is the horse. Just quit making excuses. If you don't have the knowledge, go get it. If it's not right, figure out how to make it right. And don't do the bad stuff anymore. Try not to, here's an excuse. We're all just human. Well, yeah, but there's some humans that get along pretty good, and there's some humans that struggle. If you want to get along pretty good, get around the people that get along pretty good. If you want to continue to struggle, well, there's no sense in changing anything then. But you already know if you're struggling what that's like. And if you don't like it, don't make an excuse. Don't make an excuse whatever excuse you want to make. It can be anything. It can be, I didn't have my coffee this morning. It doesn't matter. If it's an excuse, if it's a qualifier for your behavior, how can you expect your horses to follow you? If you're psychotic, how can you expect your horses not to be psychotic? If every time you talk about your horse, you have to tell them he's good except for this or except for that. If every time you have a relationship, it was great except for this or except for that. Those are just excuses. This horse deal, I think Ray said it best. Working with horses, living life, they're all the same. Think about that the next time you make an excuse. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. But if you do reach out for help, don't be surprised if the person that you reaches out to help reaches out for help is pretty blunt with you and tells you things that you don't want to hear. If you can come to grips with the fact that if what you're getting isn't what you want, whether it's horses or life, doesn't matter. You're going to have to make some changes in order for this deal to work out for you. If you've come to grips with that fact, you're on the road. If you still make excuses for your behavior 10 years from now, you and your horses are going to be exactly as they were for 10 years ago. This is just a thought. Coexistence is a heck of a lot better than living in the drama pool. Drama sucks. There's no sense for drama. Horses don't have drama unless people build it into them. If you ever watched a bunch of horses out on a piece of grass, they're coexisting. They're relaxed. They're happy, as a general rule. That's where I want to be. Just a thought this morning. I hope it helped. Bye.